influencer boxing has ever known. I mean, this is obviously the first huge mega fight I've had. I'm 22 years old. This is the first fight that is gonna put me up there with when I win, because I do believe I'll beat him. That I'll have a chance to really spread a good message like that. Money, forget everything else. Like you can't pay me to control me. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's the chance to have the voice I've always wanted. That's what it's about for me. Yep.
And another big congratulations. 4 years ago, you sent a message to Gatorade. Hey, Gatorade, sponsor me. Now, Ryan, these things don't happen. It doesn't happen to boxers. There's no
Right.
boxers that are sponsored by a company like Gatorade. And tell
Right.
everybody what happened.
So like you said, I think it was like 4 years ago. I hit up Gatorade and I just put it out there. It was just like a thing to like, yo, I was motivated. I was a young, hungry kid, and I had big dreams. I never try to put myself in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like I try. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I never try to put myself in a box. I always try to, think outside the box. And when I got the call, yo, Gatorade wants to endorse you as the first boxer to ever sign that magnitude, full on. And I just was thanking God. Like I just thank God. Like that's where I go from there. And then it's just now I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Like it's a great moment, but I know that a lot more work has to be done.
You also called that one. Was it 2 years ago? You said, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. You
No, I
believe it?
said, yeah, yeah. No, I said, believe it or I know this is far fetched right now or something like that. It's a reach right now, but I will be Manny Pacquiao's last fight, and I said at 140. Now I don't know if it's gonna be at 140, but I did say that 2years ago, which is I told everybody like, y'all don't say I didn't say it. You know what I mean? Don't say that I didn't claim it before it happened.
No, Ryan, there's so much confusion about that fight. And I've been spending the last 3 days, wherever I go, and anybody who hits me up on social media, I'm telling them this fight is happening. It
Yep,
will happen.
yep,
Brace yourself because there's so much confusion. What do you say
yep.
from your perspective? How many people are hitting you up on a constant basis?
Man, more than I mean, I try to keep it. I try to keep that conversation short. I obviously don't want to leak anything. Even right now, I'm trying to think how to position it. But what I will say is to the people that are mad about it, to the people that have something negative to say about it, think about this. Think about this. The thing that the reason that you may not like this is because you have not seen it before. If it was something that happens often, you wouldn't doubt it. Just don't worry. This is a fight that's a rare occasion. That's why it's so interesting. That's why this is the fight to make. Nobody could explain it. You can't have. That's why you can't explain it. All you can do is hate on it. That's some people choose to hate on it. Some people choose to embrace it. Whether or not, whatever side you're on, I promise you, you're gonna be a wave that you watch it. You're gonna want to watch it because this fight has everything. I'm the fighter of this generation. He's the fighter of the last generation. We're both colliding. These are generations colliding. You understand what I'm saying? You do know the magnitude on this. This is not what you think it is. This is gonna be huge. And
I'm
me
gonna,
and
I'm
Manny
gonna tell you,
Pacquiao.
Ryan, why this fight's a game changer.
Mhm.
Until this fight with you and Manny, to promote a pay-per-view, you need a massive budget to promote it. You need
Right.
billboards, you need advertisement.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, 8.4 million followers. Manny
Right.
Pacquiao, 6 point, not including your friends like the gentleman you just had on with the 20 million
Right.
followers
Right.
and the
21.
Paul,
21 million.
sorry, 21.
Right.
And the Paul brothers and all the celebrities and LeBron James was a big supporter of you.
Right.
You and Manny alone could turn this into a massive, massive event. And I will say
Yeah.
this, you and Manny have a lot in common. He's
Yeah.
very religious, you're
Yeah.
very religious. He
Right.
has fast hands, you have fast hands. He
Right.
has his haters, you have your haters.
There it is, man. And don't forget, Manny Pacquiao got got a whole country in the field and the world. I feel like he's known across globally. On top of it, how many celebrities know him? The older celebrities? Like I got the young generation, right? He got the older people. Like, man, I don't want to say older. like the legends, right? The legends,
The established ones.
the established ones, yes, the ones that been in the game. Combine the two, it's on. We ready to throw blows. Let's go, Manny. Hey,
Okay,
Manny, hey, Manny, I've seen you at church. I know you. You know I got respect for you. You know this is gonna be a great fight. I mean, he already knows. I'm just saying. I'm doing this for the fans and
Ryan,
everybody.
you went to visit him about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
David Sison, who works with him, shot a video of Manny doing a shadow boxing, and he panned to you, and he asked who's faster. What do you remember from that day of visiting Manny in camp?
Just being humble. I guess I was just like trying to watch him, seeing what he does. Talking to Freddie. Guess what Freddie tells me? This is a true story. Never really told anybody about this. Freddie goes, he can make 135 if he wants to. He's not big. And I was like, he's like, and he didn't. And I think I asked him about that fight. And he said, yeah, it could happen. And I was like, what? Like that's when my mind really opened up and said, okay, this is a possibility. This can happen. You know, hearing it from Freddie Roach, I'm like, yo, and that's what kind of inspired me to make that tweet. And then that's where we're here now. So it all works out, man.
Brandon Lee, who's a boxing star, 21-0, 19 knockouts, told
Right.
me that you can knock out Manny. Manny's coach, Justin Fortune, told me that Manny stops you in 6, which is
Right.
respectful. It's not like other
Yeah.
people say, oh, one. No, it's a fight.
Yeah, no, that's respect. Like I don't take offense to when somebody says something and it's like, okay, that's factual. That could happen. Yes, I could get knocked out. Many people could get knocked out in the sport of boxing. Actually, anybody who steps in the ring can get knocked out. You understand what I'm
True
saying?
facts. It's
So,
big facts.
so if it's facts, I'm not gonna get mad at it. But if you're just straight up hating, envious, and jealous, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't mess with that. And there's a
Right.
couple people in the game that are like that.
No, I noticed that the older generation kind of hate on you because they don't know how to digest you. Your
Right.
following is more than they ever had. You're making money. You have a Gatorade commercial.
Mm-hmm.
There's always some envy. It's part of the boxing, like the older generation. And I
Right.
talk to them, and after I talk to them, they change their mind. But in the beginning, on the surface, they're very negative.
Right.
On
Right.
the other hand, you're bringing in people that are not boxing fans, which is
Mm-hmm.
very important.
Mm-hmm.
Most of your fans love you, and then they love boxing. And if you
Mm-hmm.
do these big fights, they'll become boxing fans, so everyone's going to benefit.
Right. And it's just really trying to bring boxing to the forefront. Like we're real life gladiators. Like we should get a lot of respect. We go in the ring and we could die. Like this is I'm not playing around here. Like people have died in the ring. So I'm helping out. I at least want to try. Like this is just the position I am. You can get mad all you want. I'm in the position to try to bring this to the front to the front. You know what I mean? Boxing's been in the back too long. You can get mad all you want, but I'm in the position to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Like we are real life gladiators. We could die in the ring, and I have the chance to do it, and you guys are mad at me. And trust me, boxers that I got respect for, y'all hop in the ring with me. I want you to get the big payday. Like I'm just trying to establish myself first. You know what I'm saying? I will fight anybody. People say I'm Duck Tank because I'm fighting Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's a harder fight than Tank. He just beat Keith Thurman. What are you guys talking about? That's not a duck. You guys don't understand what a duck is. That's not a duck to fight somebody harder. You know what I'm saying? And yes, and everybody's saying Teofimo. Yes, shout out Teofimo. I'm not a person to hold out shout outs. Shout out Teofimo Lopez. Shout out Devin Haney. Shout out all the young fighters coming up. I'm not a hater, bro. Shout out. Yes, I'll say their name. Shout out Devin Haney. Shout out. When I was coming up, nobody wanted to say Ryan's name. Or the only time, you know how I did it? Because I made it happen. I made it happen. I made people know my name. So but look at me. I'm at the top now. I'm not afraid to say anybody's name. Shout out to everybody.
But you
Shout
know
out to
what, Ryan? One thing
yeah.
about you believed in yourself. You were a kid in the garage in Victorville, 96 miles out of LA. You were always talented. You always one of the best in the nation in the amateurs. What, 15-time national champ?
Right. Yep.
But if you didn't believe in yourself, you wouldn't be where you are.
Man, if you don't got belief, you don't got nothing. I mean, you can't think beyond what's in front of you if you don't have belief. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Like there's no way. Like how can you believe in something how can you achieve something you first don't believe? Like what are you gonna do? Just do whatever? Like I don't. It wouldn't make sense.
What did Canelo tell you about the Pacquiao fight? The king of boxing, the pound for pound king.
Man, everybody's with it. Everybody's with it. Everybody wants it to happen. We're not worried. Like we want the fight. We respect it. Like me and Canal, we're gonna hop in the gym tomorrow. I'm already in the gym tomorrow. But hey, Ali, I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna go live with one more person.
All right. Thanks so much for checking in, Ryan. We'll talk soon.
All right.